7 a.m. on April 4th. The first dream that I had, there was like this guy. I was sitting in front of my laptop, and there was this guy in the news who he had like just done a bunch of horrible things and was obviously an evil person. So I like did like a finger gun thing and like shot at him at the laptop screen, and like when I shot at him, he actually got shot because it was like a live thing that I was watching. And so I was like, what the hell? And I was like, how did that happen? And so I like tried it again to see if it like was something that I was doing. And he got shot again. When I did it the second time. And then I was like, well, he's a really evil person. They're probably just gonna like let him free because that's how it is in America. They tend to like punish the innocent way more than they ever do actual criminals. So I was like, fuck it. If I could shoot this guy through my computer screen, I'm just gonna kill him. And so I shot it a third time, and then I woke up. Gosh, wouldn't it be cool if I could do that? Just with bad guys. They were saying in V2K the other day that like I'm obviously an evil person because I wanted to be a vampire when I was younger, and but I didn't want to just like be a vampire and like kill people. I wanted to be a vampire who killed bad guys. I figured like there's so many really horrible evil people on this planet that like I could live forever and like never have to like kill any innocent people. I could just always hunt bad guys. So then the second dream, I was with my ex-boyfriend Tyler, who died when he was 23. And we went to Enchanted Village. And I haven't been to Enchanted Village since I was a kid. It's like, from what I remember, it's kind of like this 70s like elf fairy kind of theme amusement park. So there's like, it's in the forest. Well, there's Enchanted Forest and there's Enchanted Village, and I've been to both, so I don't remember like which was which because I went when I was a little kid. But it was like in the forest, and like the rides were kind of like made out of wood and stuff, and like they weren't like, wasn't like a modern amusement park. You had to like walk on this path, and then there'd be like little mushrooms and like little creatures and stuff out in the trees and stuff. Except when we got there in the dream, it was at nighttime, and we didn't have a flashlight. We just had our cell phones, so we were like using the light on our cell phone. And it was like, I was like, wow, this is like a whole other experience from what I remember when I was a kid. Because it was kind of spooky to be there at night trying to use your cell phone to get around. And he had to go to the bathroom, so we like stopped at this building. And we went in, and it was like, it had arcade games and like pool tables and stuff. So he like went to the bathroom, and I was like waiting, and then he came back out, and these two teenage boys got into a fight. So they were like swinging punches at each other, and like Tyler ran in really quick and broke it up, and then like I was kind of like keeping the kids apart, and then all these other adults came and pulled the kids, brought them back to their parents and stuff. And so then, like, the staff said that the park was closing. So we were leaving, and we were like going to go down an escalator. It was kind of crowded, and there was like this blind woman, and she had a blind, like, it was like the kids were twins, but one of them was blind and the other one wasn't, and they were like maybe like 4 years old, and so she was carrying the blind kid, and the other little kid was like walking along behind, and we like went to go down an escalator, and the kid was kind of like freaking out because there were like tons of people, and thinking that he was gonna get like disconnected from his mother-in-law. So I like told him to like get up on my back, and we like rode down the escalator, and then when we got down to the bottom, I like put him down, and like knelt down and gave him a hug, and I was like, all right, you guys take care. And then Tyler and I left the park, and we were driving, and we he like went to look for his phone, and he was like, damn, I can't find my phone. And then I was like, where's my phone? And it was gone, and like somebody had like stolen our phones while we were there. Well, like at some point when we were in that building, when we were breaking up the fight or like helping the kid or something. And then I woke up, and those are the dreams that I remember from last night. So that's it. There's been kind of a thing lately that it might be weird or it might not be, but after I had the Army helicopter training dream, there was an Army helicopter training crash. And then after I had the dream of Britney Spears and the stuffed mummified animals, Britney Spears was in the news with a stuffed animal, which I had never seen before. I mean, I'm not like a fan or follower of Britney Spears, but I've never seen her like packing around a stuffed animal, so that was kind of weird that she was in the news like that. And then I had the merman dream, and last night I was looking at the news, and there's a gray whale that beached about an hour from here. When I saw the picture, the tail looked just like the tail of the merman in my dream. And so I'm gonna call the Department of Fish and Wildlife today and ask if I can go and see it, because like it looked like it was like the news didn't say what its location was, and it looked like it might be on somebody's like private beachfront property. So I'm gonna like call and ask for permission to go out there. I've never actually seen a gray whale before, and like they're like super fascinating to me. Like, I mean, if you heard about that bear that crossed 5 states to get back to its park that it likes after it had been like drugged and captured and, you know, taken way far away and released, it like found its way all the way back. Like, I just have always thought that like gray whales must have like all this intelligence that like we just don't even know about, like the fact that they migrate so far and everything. I've always been a person that thought that like animals are just as intelligent as humans, if not more, but they just have different things that they think about, you know. Their lives are different, so I see them like outside, and they'll be hanging out together, like, you know, like birds and squirrels and stuff, and different types of birds, and then they avoid humans. So yeah. recently found out that the starlings outside that I've talked to for years, I didn't know what they were called, but then I found out that like those birds are actually smart and they can learn English and stuff, um, like a parrot can. So you know, the gray whale's dead, but I still think it would be like really neat if I got to go out and see it. So I'm gonna try and do that today. But, I guess like I'll keep recording the dreams and see if there's any more stuff like that, because it kind of seemed like the those three things were like really similar to things that I've dreamed recently. And I wasn't remembering my dreams because I was like smoking weed, so now I'm like wondering if there's something to it. Anyway, that's that.